compromise. Yeah, highs, been in these skies. I was stuck down, feeling paralyzed, but I'm up now. We all too late to fall. Yeah, anyone coming, I'ma lift them all. Never look down when there's risk involved. I got guts, got a lot, I gotta wish it off. Ain't got no feelings, we just floating. Yeah, I'm that grain of sand that made it out the ocean. A couple milli now, I'm causing a commotion. I've been coasting, hear my name around the world like an explosion. Rise, part of my size, trying to make sense of it all comprised. Yeah, highs, been in these skies. I was stuck down, feeling paralyzed, but I'm up now. We all too late to fall. Yeah, anyone coming, I'ma lift them all. Never look down when there's risk involved. I got guts, got a lot, I gotta wish.
Hey guys, Rex here from Donnybrook Fight Promotions. Hey, I hope you enjoyed that video. That's our latest highlight reel, getting ready for our March 30th show in Saratoga Springs in Saratoga, New York. That fight is the main event. Is going to be Adina Hornstra versus the current WBC world champ LG Panel, who just won it in a great fight in Thailand a couple weeks ago. She just won the world title, and she's gonna come and fight for the Donnybrook Muay Thai title. Hey, tonight, guys, our featured advertiser sponsor for this New York show is going to be Druthers Brewing Company over there in Saratoga. Toasting society at all 5 of their great locations. They are always being true to the craft. We'll never let you down at Druthers. We choose to make a great beer using the best ingredients, never sacrificing quality, never cutting corners. Here's to good choices. Check them out at brothersbrewingcompany.com. They're also the caterers that are going to be catering the New York show over there. They're going to be catering all the VIP tables, which are sold out at this point. All the VIP tables are sold out of over there in Saratoga. So, guys, tonight what I'm going to do is we're going to give away 2 front row tickets to our Saratoga show. If you cannot make the Saratoga show, please let us know, and we will switch it out. If you're a Barrie resident and you want to switch it out, we'll switch it out for a general admission ticket here at the Barrie show. But if you cannot make the Saratoga show, if you win these, please let us know so we can give these tickets away again. So that'll be that's one of the requirements on winning tonight, is you have to be able to go to this show. You have to be able to get there. Because these are front row tickets. We don't just, these are going to people that want to watch the show. Perfect. Hey, so first we're going to talk about the Saratoga show. We're going to talk about Druthers. We're going to talk about, once again, the VIP tables are already sold out there. Fighters, I think all the fighters are pretty much, they've got all their fighter forms filled out. Whoever doesn't have them filled out, Dawn will be on your ass to get them filled out. We're looking at chartering a bus, especially if we get enough people interested that want to go from Vermont. We have a lot of Vermont fans that would love to go to Saratoga, but it's a long haul. So we're looking into that, and we're guessing it's going to be anywhere from the $100 to $150 range per person to go over to Saratoga. We'll charter a bus. We'll send our fans over there. That'll also include a general admission ticket also. Okay, let's talk about some more about this card that Don Walton and Jay Ingelston have put together. The entire card over there is just a huge comeback and underdog story, starting right with the main event. I mean, you have the main event. You have Adina Hornstra going against the world champ from her little gym in New Hampshire, stepping onto the big stage to go against LG Panel. What a huge opportunity for her. I'm excited for both of these girls to be fighting. So, the other thing is, we have another story. There's another one. There's a few fights that is on this card that's really exciting, and but you guys don't know the whole backstory to this. Our Vermont fans know Justin Gauthier. Justin Gauthier did a huge comeback. He was fighting Mike Souza out of Team Link out of New Hampshire, and those guys were going back and forth, and Mike Souza was actually getting the better of Justin Gauthier, and then Justin Gauthier landed, I believe, is just a devastating left hook. And see, when you got two grown men that weigh over 200 pounds and they're throwing hammers, if one of them connects, that's all it usually takes. It's not like the lightweights and the little fellas there where you got to hit them a few times, because it's the kinetic energy, physics. And just, a big guy, you get hit by a big guy, it. So, so that was Justin's comeback story there, because he was losing going into the second round, and he came back and got a knockout. It was a great first win for him. Not so much for Mike Souza. Mike Souza is a great guy, and he was disappointed in it, but he understands it too, man. It's a fight game. Anything can happen. A big shot can change the entire fight. So with that said, Justin's going to fight again. That Justin got the bug. He really wants to go and he wants to fight again. And so he fights out of Robert Hughes out of Plattsburgh, New York. So he's going to go over and he's going to be fighting a guy. And let's talk about this guy's story just a little bit, where he came from. The guy's name is Chad Niles. Chad Niles, back in the day when he was 19 years old, he had his first MMA fights. He went 1-1. He got into a life of drugs. He did an armed robbery. They caught him at 19 years old and they put him in prison for the next 5 years, where he was battling drug addiction. He was, just life. For a lot of us that didn't grow up with, rich parents and stuff like that, this is a normal thing in life. You're always battling something, whether, a drug addiction, abusive parents, whatever it was. So Chad is finally cleaned up. He is back. He is out. He advocates for other young kids not to make the same mistakes he did, and he's going to come back. He's making his comeback back to MMA. So, good on him. This is great. This is the stuff that when we bring a Donnybrook, we want to be more than just a fight promotion. We want to bring the good out in the community. So that's what we're trying to do. So what we're going to do is we are going to watch another little video right here. And then when we come back, we're going to spin the big wheel and find out who won. And then we're going to talk about the Granite City Grappling, what's going on with Street Beefs, Tim Yanks, that's coming up through here, Eddie Brown. So I hope you guys enjoy this next video. When I come back, we're going to spin a wheel. Hey guys, I hope you liked that video. That was Ed Brown's highlight reel and just a little bit of his story coming up through in the different leagues that he's fought at. He's always been a fighter. He's a tough kid. He's a young kid. He started at Street Beefs. He's come up through. He's done amateurs. Now he's going to be fighting for a title. Good on that kid. Let's spin the wheel right now and let's find out who won or who's about to win 2 front row tickets to Saratoga Springs in New York, March 30th. Okay, let's see who wins. All right, Kyle Green. Kyle Green just won 2 free tickets. All right, guys. We're going to talk a little bit here in just a second. I'm going to take a quick break, and when I come back, we're going to talk about some more things, Street Beefs, Eddie Brown, and a grappling tournament we have going on.
And he said because he doesn't want to give up and quit on something he started.
elevation, 5'9", 140.
Yes. It's still there. Still go back on that side. Yeah. There you go. Yield. Yeah. Another. He don't like that. 1 minute. Lead. Lead. 2, 3.
Have an armbar locked in. That looks pretty
God! Round by submission. That was a ticket you weren't thinking you were going to cash. Now was it?
All right, guys. Once again, congratulations to Kyle Green. You just won 2 free tickets, front row tickets to the March 30th Saratoga show. Guys, I want to talk a little bit about Eddie Brown. We had Eddie Brown a title fight. He was supposed to fight over there, and we'll just say that the person decided he wanted to go to a different place. We'll leave it at that. So we are in negotiations with a couple different people for the Eddie Brown fight. We're going to get Eddie his fight up here. I'm really excited to see this kid fight for a title. He's come such a long ways coming up through, starting back with his going back to street beefs. So I can't say enough about that organization. I really, Face, Chris Wilmore, those guys are worldwide at this point, and spreading the message of guns down, gloves up. What a great message. They've had guys go from street beefs into sanctioned amateur promotions. They have professional fighters now in the BKFC. They have professional fighters that have made it to the UFC. They have pro amateur fighters that have made it out of there and gone places. I mean, guys, if you've never followed along on the street beefs, go check them out. They do these shows. They come in, they do 50 fights in a day. 50 fights. With all different skill levels all the way up through. But the whole point is these kids are squashing beefs in their backyards. They're getting some fight experience. So we're trying to take the guys that are serious about moving up in their fight career, that want to turn pro. They may go to street beefs, get their feet wet, feel what it's like to get punched in the face. And we're giving guys out of their opportunities to come up and actually have some sanctions fights. The first guy that won his spot was Tim Yance. Tim Yance is coming up here May 25th. He's going to be doing a K1 kickboxing match at 130 pounds. He's going to be making his kickboxing debut at our May 25th show. Super excited about that. What else we got going on? Oh, as you saw the 4 posters, we have the headlining as LG Pinnell is going to be there. I believe the co-main event is going to be Eddie Brown in the title fight over in Saratoga. But you also saw the Granite City Grappling Tournament that we have going on March 16th. And that's at 223 Church Hill. If you would like to sign up, pre-register. We have over 20 people already signed up. There's $1,500 per division. There's a cash prize. All the money is going to go back into their free programs that they have at Granite City MMA. They have the kids jiu-jitsu program that they put on for free. They have the victims of domestic violence for females that have been victims of domestic violence. We have programs. We train them for free. Lucas John trains them for free. We also have our anti-bullying program. So all these things are done because we raise money. And so this is what Lucas does. He raises money for the gym, so we don't have to charge people for these programs, and we can get this stuff out to the community. So once again, just something we're trying to build in our community to help fight our opioid problems. Just not having things to do, just being in shitty situations. We try to, what Lucas is doing with the gym, building the community. Just, it's a huge thing. This is what we're all about. This is one of the reasons why we connected with Street Beefs. It's what they're doing for their communities, getting it out there. I mean, they have a gym down there. They train people for free. I can't say enough good things about those guys and what they do for their community, what they do for these fighters down there. Some upstanding cats, man. So if you want to, make sure you get in and you pre-register. Either send me a message, send Lucas John a message. If you would like to donate to any of our causes, if you'd like to do a subscription of $50 a month to Granite City MMA and sponsor a kid for the kids' jiu-jitsu games, an anti-bullying program, one of the females from the domestic violence program. So it's one thing. It's not something where we will absolutely thank you 100%. But we don't give out the names of, victims of violence and stuff like that. Just know, we do have several people in our gym, and me and Lucas know who those people are because we're the instructors there. So sometimes we have to do things a little bit different with people that have suffered trauma in their lives and stuff. So other than that, what do we got? It's the submission only grappling tournament at Granite City MMA. There's 3 divisions, 175 and below, 176 and above, and then a females open weight division. This is a 10-minute regular time with EBI overtime. We're only going to allow so many spots there. We have some big guys that are already in that have signed up for it. We have some high-level guys, but hey man, anything can happen because all you got to do is defend your submissions, and then you get a chance at the same submission. So I've always favored submission only, and so that's my I'm glad that we're having that tournament. Oh, the other thing is Kelvin Gastelum is going to be coming to Vermont. I spoke to Kelvin Gastelum. I spoke to him just the other day, and we are booking it in. We're getting the dates together, and we're going to have Kelvin come up here. So those guys, for those of you that couldn't make it to Dawn's because it got sold out so quick, we're going to do the same thing over at the Granite City MMA, and it's going to be open to the public and fighters. Lucas is, depending on what it is, but we'll have a special rate for Vermont fighters, affiliate gyms, stuff like that. So it'll be your chance. We'll have Kelvin Gastelum up here. It'll be your chance to meet him, do a meet and greet, and go through his striking seminar. It's a phenomenal seminar. So if you missed it, he's going to be coming to Vermont here in the spring. So you guys look forward to that. Hey, anybody that wants to help out with any of the programs at Granite City MMA, they like to donate or any of that, hit up Lucas John, hit him up on Facebook, Instagram. If you're not on Facebook, I'm sorry, if you're not on. If you're on those social media platforms, make sure you hit like, follow, and share for all of our posts. This helps our sponsors out. This helps us getting our sponsors. And hey, guys, we're working on a couple big sponsors here. Coming in, we're working at possibly moving to a couple more areas around the United States so that we can get Donnybrook out there to everybody in every single community and send a positive message through our communities. Like, man, there's other things to do in our communities besides opioids, besides cocaine, besides alcohol. There's things, man, and we want to create those opportunities in every single community that we go to. So train hard, fight easy, guys. Stay tuned. Make sure you register on DonnybrookFightPromotions.com so that you're entered into all of our big wheels and our spins. Great to see you guys. Keep following us. Stay tuned and check back in with us about the chartered bus.